Hey, Fresh Five. I'm answering the question for week 7. My own question: what is most frustrating for you about music? When I asked this question, I didn't really have anything in mind for my own opinion, so it's taken me quite a bit to actually think of an answer. And what I thought of is that what's frustrating is recordings, and really good recordings, and um, that kind of sounds counterintuitive because obviously having a really good recording of a piece is great. It's fantastic. Um, the only thing about that is it puts this ideal in your head, and it puts a specific um, musical idea in your head as well. Um, and that recordings are good to give you ideas, but you shouldn't take one recording and have that be your permanent, like, this is how we must sound every time we play this. Um, that's just not musical. Because to me, uh, music is a way to express yourself, and um, day by day you might feel different, and so your music is going to sound different. And that is less likely to happen if you have this idea in your head of how a specific piece should sound. Yes, you should follow what the composer says. Yes, you should follow all the dynamics and blah blah blah. But that doesn't mean it can't be different. It doesn't mean it can't change slightly or however much you want it to. Um, so if you listen to one recording, specifically one recording, and you try to imitate that recording every time you play a piece, you're not expressing yourself, you are expressing what the recording has shown you. And that to me is not you being musical. That's, well, it is you being musical, but not, it's not your own musicality, which is something something that every musician should develop, because eventually you're going to have to play a piece that doesn't have a good recording, or doesn't have never has been recorded. So you're going to have to come up with your own musicality at that point, and you're going to be at a loss, or at least it's going to be a lot more difficult for you because you won't have this idea in your head of what it should sound like. You have to create that on your own. So while recordings are fantastic, it's always important to listen to different recordings, and also try, maybe before you listen to it, try and hear it in your head and see what you would do, so that you don't have this constant idea of what it should sound like to you, just what you feel like that day and in that moment.